Yep, I put size 8. This isn't good. This will definitely be a cancellation. I don't see any more. Let me open these up. Maybe they put them in the wrong size box and I noticed they were size 8. I doubt it. Tag. Come on. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel on Never Drop Flips. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay where I go to garage sales and thrift stores. I take those undervalued items and I sell them on eBay for a profit. I do this part-time. I do have a regular full-time job, but I enjoy doing it, and that's why I still do it. I also enjoy making the videos for you to help out some of those newer resellers that are just getting started. So today we've got 20 orders going out for $843. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull orders and I'll let you know where I sourced the item from, what I paid for the item, and also what the item sold for. This is a what sold video. So let's stop all the talking. Let's jump into the eBay store and see what's sold. So we're in the eBay store. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull 4 orders that definitely have to go out today. And then later on, I'll pick up and pull and ship the rest of the orders. You probably won't notice a difference in the video, but I'm watching one of my grandkids today. And so I'm going to get these 4 items pulled, packed, drop them off at the post office, and then we're going to lunch. So let's get started. First thing going out, this is an RA item. This is a PJ Maxx die-cast cars, cat car, cat owl, grinder, Geeko Mobile, Rome's Lab, Night Ninja. Not sure what that is, but that's going to be over here. We've got a game, we had a toy shelf that's not in inventory. And it's this right here, but I have some other ones. These all look the same. And I was looking to see if I had a price on it. Doesn't look like I have a price on it, but pretty sure I got these on Walmart clearance, and I'm sure I wouldn't have paid over 50 cents for this. Whoa. This sold for $9.48, and it is going free shipping. Next item going out, we have one of the free magazines going out. I did pull it earlier to make it a little bit easier on the video so you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me suffer through trying to find the right magazine. So it's this one right here. It's the story of Dawson's Creek 25th anniversary celebration. And if you are new, I get these magazines free at my local thrift store. This sold for $8.86, and the buyer is paying $4.63 in shipping. Next item going out, not in inventory, but it was too big to put up on the shelf. I didn't have any room, so I put it in aisle 1. This is a vintage Odyssey 2 interactive talking 10-inch globe and Atlas Learning. It's model 50-000. Did pick this up at my local thrift store. When I did get this item, I also picked up another one of the globes. So you can see I've got this one here, and there's this one. Let's see if we can get it up without damaging the box. Okay, here we go. We'll put it up on our shoulder. into this for $5 from my local thrift store. This sold for $52.16, and the buyer is paying $22.40 in shipping. And the last item we have going out right now is a lot of 3 DVDs. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I put some of the titles in there. Dragon Tattoo, Played with Fire, Kick the Hornets. This is in bin K3. So that should be right down here. It could be, yep, it's these ones right here. So picked up all 3 of these. I seen that there was 3 of them, different ones. So I knew I could make a lot of it. And so I just allotted the 3 together. Didn't sell for much, but I'm only into them for 50 cents each. These sold for $11.27, and the buyer is paying $4.63 in shipping. Okay, back in the eBay store, round 2. Just got back from taking my grandson to Sonic, where, I don't know, it's cold outside, and he wanted to get a slushie. So, I don't know. So, let's get started. We still have 16 orders to pull. Next thing going out, this is a Sims 2 Castaway Nintendo DS game. And it didn't have the game cartridge at all. All it had was the case and the manual. So this is going to be in bin L. Should be right here. And it's right here. So yeah, sold this. Does not have the game cartridge, just the case and the manual. Still sold. Picked up a lot of DS games, and almost all of them had it in. This one I probably didn't check. Didn't have the game in there, but still able to sell this and make a little bit of money. This sold for $3.44, and the buyer is paying $5.90 in shipping. As I said out there, does not have the cartridge, so it's just the case and the manual. And rather than throwing it away, I figured, what the heck, maybe somebody has the cartridge and doesn't have the rest of it. Now they can complete theirs. Next item going out, this is a pair of Skechers Afterburners Men Extra Wide, size 13. I put white leather authentic, and also in the title I put double asterisk description, so the buyer would go in and look at the description. And inside the description I put wore one time. They look like they were brand new, but you could tell that they've been worn. These aren't in inventory, so that means they're going to be right over here. Hold on. So it's these ones right here. And you see the bottom, it still has a sticker on there, but looking on the inside, you can tell they've been worn. Paid $9 at my local thrift store. Somebody wants to say hi.
Hi.
That's my grandson. Well, one of my grandkids that I took to Sonic today. Do you like the slushie?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind did you get?
I got a grape nerd slushie.
A grape nerd slushie. All right, I'll be right back. Next item we got going out. This is a pretty good item. This is an Apple A1470 Airport Extreme 2 terabyte time capsule. This is going to be in bin S. Now, picked this up at one of the local thrift stores here in town, and couldn't believe what this thing goes for. This is in bin, forgot which one, S. Okay, so that should be right up here. And let's get all the way back there. Ooh, don't fall off. We got glass back there. Okay, and should have a cable with it. Yep, the power cord. Set that right up there. So it's this right here. Assuming this is a router of some sort, but it is Apple. Paid $2 at local thrift store here in town. This sold for $49.95, $49.55, and the buyer did pay $11.80 in shipping. Now the buyer did leave a note on the order, and it said, "Thank you very kindly for." It said, "Thank you very much for your kind service. Kind regards from the Netherlands." So this is shipping to the Netherlands. Now the shipping's not costing that much on my end. The buyer had to pay for that, but this is going through eBay International Shipping. But to reach over there, I'm sure the buyer's paying a lot more. Next item we have going out, this is My Hero Academia manga book lot, and it was volume 1 through 3, and I can't even pronounce those. Once we go into the eBay store and I flash it up, you should be able to see it on the screen. This is going to be in bin U. Now, I thought this would have went for a little bit more. No, U2. But they're moving out, so I'm happy. Let's see if we can get it better from over here. And these right here. Picked these 3 up right here, and it's volumes 1 through 3. Paid $3 at the local thrift store. These sold for $13.13. Stop getting the glare. And the buyer did pay $5.38 in shipping. Next item going out. This is a Brawling Buddies 16-inch John Cena Talking Plush Wrestler WWF 2012. It was Mattel. And I did put in there untested. I did have 2 of them. And one had the arms raised up. The other one had the arms raised down. So this is going to be in bin S3. And that should be right over here. There he is right here. So it's this guy right here. And as you can see, there's a battery pack back there, but did not test it. Only into this for $1. This sold for $11.01, and the buyer is paying $8.85 in shipping. And the buyer did pay $8.85 in shipping. Next item, I had this. This was sitting in my death pile. I finally got it listed. I thought it was going to be worth more, but not all Harley stuff is worth a lot of money. This is a Harley Davidson canvas bag, barrel saddle bag. I said to see photos. And the reason I did that is because one of the straps had a tear. And I said, see photos for detail. This is going to be in G3. So that's got to be over here somewhere. Oh, right up over here. Oh, look at that. It's the advantage of clear totes. I can see right in there. Let's see if we can get this out. Whoa. Just about dropped it. Let's see, there's a handle on it. Let's grab it by the handle. Oh, yeah, upside down. Picked this up at the local thrift store. I'm into it for $5 and trying to see where one of the straps is torn. But I did list it that way. So again, into this for $5. This sold for $21.21, and the buyer did pay $14.10 in shipping. Moving on to the next thing. This is a pretty good item. Was hoping to get a lot more for it, but I've been sitting on it for a while, so I'm happy it is moving out. This is Monster High Ghoul Spirit. It's a 6-pack dolls. I also put Gen 3 2022, and it is new, and this is going to be on shelf 4. So that's going to be... That's shelf 4, but is it the new shelf or the old shelf? Something tells me it's the old shelf. All right, this is probably going to be the old shelf 4. That's old 11. Old 3. 10, 9, 8. Old 9. Old 8. Well, did I lose a sticker? Okay. Let me set the camera down because I know it's up on the shelf here somewhere. I'm going to have to get the step stool and look for it. Okay, I did find it. It was actually on shelf, the old shelf 8. Not sure why it said 4, but I'm probably moved it. But it's... Ooh, we've got stuff getting ready to fall here. Push that in. Okay, this is quite large. So it's this right here. I did pay up for this, but I thought it was going to move out quick, like last year around Christmas time, but at least now it's moving out. Into this for $49. This sold for $96.01, and the buyer did pay $20.35 in shipping. Okay, we sold a hat. This is a 47 Kansas City Chiefs Mossy Oak Camo adjustable strap hat, and I put dad cap. Picked this up at a local thrift store. Probably has been listed maybe a week, 2 at most. So it should be right up on top here. And I believe it's this one. Yes. So it's this guy right here. And as you can see, it's got 47 on the side. Chiefs back here. Paid $1 at the local thrift store. This sold for $16.96, and the buyer did pay $6.50 in shipping. Next thing we have going out, this is part of that slot car track, that Carrier Go. I put times 12 banked curve loop red bridge supports, and I put mixed because there was different sizes in there. Remember that whole box I had paid $10 for. This is in H3. So that should be right down here. It's probably towards the back. Yep, and you can still see I've got some more of the track in here. So it's just these pieces right here that I just wadded together. This sold for $10.16, and the buyer did pay $6.50 in shipping. Sold a lot of 10 Better Home and Gardens, and I put American Patchwork and Quilting magazines. This is in D2. So that should be right over here. D2. I believe it's these ones right here. That's the only magazines we have. Let's look at the photo just to make sure. That should be them. Yep, the bottom photo right there. So I picked up all of these magazines for $2 at my local thrift store. All 12 of these sold for $21.21, and the buyer did pay $12.95 in shipping. Now, these are magazines, but they have advertisements. If they have any type of advertisements, they cannot go out media mail. So these are either going to go out Ground Advantage, or they could be cheaper on UPS or FedEx. We'll have to see. Still have a few more items to pull. This item is a Transmonia 18/10 stainless steel 8-quart lock and drain. This is on shelf 07. So it's going to be up on this shelf here. And it's probably not on the shelf. Let's move this stool out of the way. It is probably that right there. Let's see if we can move some of this stuff out of the way to make it easier to get this out. Ooh, that was close. Hey, let's not break it. We already sold it. So, as you see, it's got the lid. And it's got this little piece that goes in here. And that locks into place somewhere. So it's this right here. I'm into it for $4 at one of the local thrift stores. This sold for $29.71, and the buyer did pay $12.60 in shipping. And you can see the top right there where you can strain it. And let's make sure I get it the right way. And there's the label. And there's the stamping on it right there. This is an RA item. I picked this up, it must be 3 years ago, which is kind of funny because we just had Thanksgiving. This is a Celebrate Halloween Piva round tablecloth, 70-inch. It is new. Picked this up on RA. Like I said, must have been 2-3 years ago. I'm into it for 40 cents. This is in bin A3, so they got moved. A3 is right here. You can see it right there. And we got some room in this bin now. Let's see here. We got two different ones. That's 52, that's 70, that's 60. Okay, that's good. We'll double check in the listing just to make sure this is correct. So yeah, pick this up on RA. Now it says $3.96, but I believe they had like 90% clearance. This sold for $14.41. And it is going free shipping. We have a pair of boots going out. This is also another RA item. This is Ozark Trail 8 in 200G Realtree camel print. These were size 8, waterproof. And then I also put W/3M Thinsulate. This is on shelf 01, so we're coming back to the first aisle here. And let's see, we've got a pair there and a pair there. Let's find out which ones those are. It might be those ones up there. Those are all shoes. Let's check this one right here. That's size 7, so it's not that one. So it must be retro. Those say size 7. All right, let's get this stool out. I do not see any. This might end up being a cancellation. Yep, I put size 8. This isn't good. This will definitely be a cancellation. I don't see any more. Let me open these up. Maybe they put them in the wrong size box and I noticed they were size 8. I doubt it. Tag. Come on. Let's throw these out. Sorry about that. All right. No, these are size 7. All right. Well, I'll pull them anyways, but I'll almost guarantee this is definitely going to be a return, or the buyer's going to cancel the item. Okay, so I just sent the buyer a text, and this is what I do, especially when it's a mistake like mine, is it's the wrong size. So I asked him, so I said, fortunately, I'm out of that size, and I apologized, and I said, can you confirm that you want to cancel the order? So those don't have to be shipped out until tomorrow. If I don't hear from the buyer by tomorrow, I'll print the label and then I'll wait to ship them the next day, because really you just got to get the shipping label printed on the day it says to ship. So I'll keep you informed. These sold for $41.61. And the buyer did pay $18.25 in shipping. But like I said, out in the eBay store, since these are the wrong size, probably 99.9% the buyer's going to cancel the order. Maybe on the off chance that they were looking for size 7, but all they could find is size 8. Never know, but pretty sure this is going to get canceled. Next thing we have going out, this is a vintage Dickies thermal underwear waffle shirt, long sleeve shirt, men's size large, 42 to 44. This is in bin D. I did pick these ones up at the thrift store. They're not part of the other thermal underwear that I picked up on the high bid lot. So this is in bin D. So it should be those ones right there. I don't see any more in there. Yep. Size large. Pick these up for $4. These sold for $33.96, and the buyer did pay $6.50 in shipping. Next item going out. This is I put set lot of 4 Arcopole France Valencia blue floral pattern. These were the dinner plates, and they were 10 and 1/8 inches. This is on shelf 15, so we're coming back over here. And let's see. That should be them right here. So let's take these off. See, we still have the bowls or salad bowls. So it's come over here. So it's these ones right here, and what you want to look for is see the stamp right there. So picked up this and probably just the bowls as well. That whole lot I paid $4 for. These sold for $22.91, and the buyer did pay $13.70 in shipping. And the last thing going out, picked this up at a garage sale when we had the citywide going on. This is a Craftsman Next Tech Hammerhead 12-volt ion cordless auto hammer, charger, battery, and bag. This is on shelf 08. Like I said, I picked this up at a garage sale. I'm into this for $2.
Not bad.
$2. I'm into it for $20. And it's that black bag right here. If you remember the other day, I was dropping a lot of that stuff down from up there. It's this right here. Like I said, I'm into this for $20. This sold for $50.96. And the buyer did pay $19.60 in shipping. Now I'll show you all what's inside here. Hard to open. Whoa! That would have been good. So you can see it's got the manual in there. It's got the charger and the hammerhead, and it's got the battery in there that I probably should take out before I ship this thing. Now to zip this thing back up. Man, this is tight. Don't want to rip it.